Hema.
Hi, I'm Viveka.
She's my daughter.
She's my mother.
She's 15.
She's 42.
Hema ji, most Indian women are apprehensive to use menstrual cups. How did you become aware of them? What made you switch and when?
I think it was the time that VIVEKA was around 10 and I had been using the tampon for many years and been getting a lot of yeast infections because of it. I had already heard of the menstrual cup, but I didn't think that it would be available in India. And I just remember thinking that, in a year or so or in a couple of years, VIVEKA would start her menses and I wanted a healthier option for her. So I remember Googling to see if there were any cups available in India, and strangely enough, I think it was the very same year that She Cup had been launched in India. And I called up and they were willing to deliver. I didn't, I think, know enough to be apprehensive about the cup. I just knew, I had read enough to know that it was the healthiest option that was there in the market. It took a couple of tries, 2 or 3 tries before it became convenient to use and it became easy to use. But that was just the learning curve, and now I'm a total pro with it. I trek with it, I travel in trains with the cup.
What menstrual products did Viveka start using? When did you think she could switch?
In the beginning, when she got her periods, I had stitched pads for her, so she was using them while at home. But once she started going camping regularly, she moved on to the commercial pads, and those are a big worry. I mean, we do know that toxic chemicals go into making them. So this year, after she turned 15, I suggested we just order a cup and she could try it or not, but at least it would be around for her to experiment.
In our culture, there is sensitivity around using internal products as they can cause a girl's hymen to stretch or even break. Were you comfortable with that?
We did discuss this, her father, her grandmother and I, but very briefly. It wasn't a big part of the conversation. In our family, it was a relatively minor issue. So also VIVEKA is a rider. She's an athletic girl. She's outdoorsy. We assume that if not already, torn, it would have stretched enough to be able to accommodate the cup. So I bought the Me Luna small. Asked her to try the cup, and she agreed. And I actually forgot about it, And in my head, I was really sure she's not going to use it, or it's going to be a failure, and then she's going to say that I'm not going to ever use it, and I was fine with that. I thought, okay, maybe she'll come back to it 4-5 years later on her own. When I remember to ask her 4 days later, she said, yeah, I've been using it, and it is just a little bit of spotting while exercising.
Viveka, how was your experience when you first started using the cup? Is this something you would recommend to your peers?
The idea of the menstrual cup was a bit strange in the beginning, but I didn't really think of much about it. I first started using it when I used it for the first time. It was a struggle, and I got late for my class because of that. In the beginning, it was a bit hard to put it in, but I think I succeeded in that after a while. And I didn't think it was that strange because I'm used to my mother telling me to do strange things from time to time. Yes, I would recommend it to them because it seems to be quite convenient and much less trouble than using a sanitary napkin. If you're going for a camp or you're riding or you're playing any sport, yeah. If you're a really active person, then yeah, I think so. I would recommend it.
I love the menstrual cup, and she's learning to love her menstrual cup. I've been using mine for 5 years now. Life has, I've used it on trains, I've used it while trekking. Nobody even came to know that I had my period on. It's convenient, it's healthy, it's earth friendly, it's daughter friendly. Please, everybody give it a shot. It's better than sliced bread.